These are the teacher notes for the paragraph experiment. You have in the setup 4 different fonts. So for example, this one is Arial, 10-point single space, and this one right here is Avenir, 14-point. And so students are going to get one of these samples of paragraphs, and what you want to do to begin is make sure that either you read or you have students hear a video that really goes through, or even if you're in a live classroom, have some students read this about science is finding patterns in nature and then using those patterns accurately to predict the future. The rest of this paragraph really sets up the big idea of this course around how we can find patterns in nature and use those to make predictions in the future. We can make data-informed decisions in the present, and then we can also understand things that happened in the past. In this experiment, students are going to use this data that they collect from these experiments to predict what is the height of a paragraph going to be at a certain width. Based on your situation, you want to make sure that you have the wild guess width correct with the supplies that you have. In addition, you want to stress proportional reasoning. What happens if we double the width? What happens if you 10 times the width? And try to get students to think about how one variable will change if another one is changed. One thing in this particular experiment is they come out with the inverse proportional pattern. And so what that is, I have this piece of paper here, I folded it in half, I can tear it, and so if we actually double the width, you can see that the height is halved. And of course you can go back the other way. If you double the height, you can see that the width is halved. So understanding proportional reasoning is really important. Trying to get students to collect accurate data, you're going to be measuring in centimeters. If you use the videos that are supplied here, students should be able to measure the height and the width of those paragraphs. The width is very consistent. Sometimes with the height, you'll notice that a line, the bottom line might be halfway, or the top letter on the left might be capitalized and a little taller. Those are great opportunities for students to talk about qualitative data, so little things that might be adjustments in the quality of their data. And then of course the quantitative data is the actual measurements of the height and the width. If you have any additional questions, please check the website for extra resources. Thank you.